Welcome to my video. The video name is The Physics of Human Eye. The human eye, one of the best creation of God. Human eye, without eye we cannot see anything in the world. Human eye uses light and enables us to see objects around us. With the help of eye only we are able to see the beautiful nature. It has a lens in its structure. So thus here comes the physics. Lens. What is the in this topic? In this video, we are going to discuss about what is the function of lens in a human eye, how do the lens used in the spectacles correct the defects of vision. The human eye is one of the most valuable and sensitive sense organs. It enables us to see the wonderful world and the colors around us. On closing the eyes, we can identify objects by the smell, by the taste, by the sound, but when we close our eyes, we cannot see the beautiful color in the nature. Thus, all of the sense organs, the human eye is the most significant one. Obviously, because without eye, it's very hard to walk. It's very hard to identify color. Whatever may be the other sense organs, but human eye holds a beautiful place in everyone's heart. It enables us to see the beautiful, colorful world around us. This is the structure of an human eye. The whole outer covering, the outer coating of the eye is called cornea. This portion is called the outer portion is called the pupil. This black, this cover means gate. You can call it a gate. This is called the iris. The transparent medium, liquid medium that is present within the cornea and the iris is called the aqueous humor. This is the lens. These are the ciliary muscles. This one is another liquid medium, vitreous humor. This is the fine line of sheath known as the retina. This is the optic nerve which connects the eye to the brain. Okay. Human eye is like a camera. Everyone is fond of camera, aren't you? Human eye is also like camera. I would say that human eye is more developed than camera. Means the features that human eye has, maybe the camera doesn't have that. It may have in the future, but till now, but up to date, it may not have all the features that our eye has. Its lens system forms an image on a light sensitive screen called the retina. That the sheath that I showed in this picture, the image is formed at the retina. Okay. Light enters the eye through a thin membrane called cornea. Cornea is nothing but a outer layer of an eye. Okay. The cornea helps your eye to focus the light so that you can see clearly. It forms the transparent bulge on the front surface of the eyeball. The eyeball is approximately spherical in shape with a diameter of 2.3 centimeters. Okay. The shape of the diameter of the eyeball is 2.3 centimeter. 2 to 3 or 2.3 centimeter. Okay. Most of the refraction of the light ray entering the eye occurs at the outer surface of the cornea. It controls, okay, means the every light ray that comes through to the lens, it comes through the cornea. Cornea allows it. The crystalline lens merely provides the finer adjustment of a focal length required to focus the objects at different distances on retina. Then after the cornea allows the light rays coming through the eye, then the crystalline lens provides the finer adjustment of focal length so that it directs and hits the retina at a perfect spot. We found a structure called iris behind the cornea. Iris is a flat ring-shaped membrane behind the cornea of the eye. Okay, this is the structure that provides an individual with eye color. means that eye color, you can see some would be having blue eyes, not that song, really, some would be having blue eyes, some would be having black. Everyone generally has a black eye. So, means there is actor Daniel Craig, the James Bond, he has also a blue eye. Okay, this this is the color that is given by the iris only. Iris is a dark muscular diaphragm that controls the size of the pupil. Pupil are black center of the eye. Okay, muscles located in your iris control each pupil. Muscles that are present that control the pupil. Okay, the eye lens. Okay, the we found iris. The pupil regulates and controls the amount of light entering the eye. The eye lens forms an inverted real. Another the structure is ciliary muscle. Ciliary muscle is an intrinsic muscle of the eye formed as a ring of smooth muscle in the eye's middle layer. Okay, the flow of aqueous humor is controlled by the ciliary muscles. How much aqueous humor should be there, means so that means the aqueous humor doesn't there should not be any shortage of aqueous humor in the eye, in this eye. The okay, the aqueous humor is nothing but a transparent water like fluid similar to a plasma. They are low protein contents. Vitreous humor is the clear gel that fills the space between the lens and the retina. The eye lens forms an inverted real image. As you know, that means the image in the refraction chapter also we knew that, or reflection chapter, that the image is all real image are generally inverted. Real image can't be virtual, means can't be erect, so they are inverted. Okay, the retina is a delicate membrane having enormous number of light sensitive cells. The light sensitive cells get activated upon illumination and regenerate electrical signals. The retina is which is the delicate membrane, delicate sheath. When the light rays means the light rays meet there, it image is formed, and so that image is converted to electrical signal. That electrical signal is then passed through to the brain, where by the optic nerve, the brain interprets the signals and processes the formation so that we perceive objects, which objects they are. Next part is the power of accommodation. The eye lens is composed of fibrous jelly-like material. Its curvature can be modified to some extent by the ciliary muscles. Okay, the change in the curvature of the eye lens can thus change in the focal length, which are regulated, which means the shape of the eye lens is maintained by the ciliary muscles. If there is means the if the eye lenses means stretch a bit, then you will not be able to see properly. When the muscles are relaxed, the lens becomes thin, then its focal length increases. When the muscles are relaxed, the lens becomes thin. When the muscles are not relaxed, then the focal length becomes thick. This enables us to see different distance objects clearly. When you are looking at objects closer to the eye, the ciliary muscles contract. Means when you see the object that is means 20 within 25 centimeter to 50 centimeter, then at that case the ciliary muscles contract. When you are seeing an object that is 100 meter, then the ciliary muscles relax. This increases the curvature of the eye lens. The eye lens then becomes thicker. Consequently, the focal length of the eye lens decreases. This enables us to see nearby objects clearly. The ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length is called accommodation. Accommodation is generally means to adjust. How much you can adjust, that is known as generally the means the examines meaning of accommodation. However, the focal length of the eye lens cannot be decreased below a certain minimum limit. So there is a certain limit to up to which the eye lens can be decreased, length of the eye can be decreased. So for that reason only, when you keep a newspaper very close to your eye, very close to your eye, then you will not be able to read it. You will be only able to read it after when the distance between your eye and the lens is just approximately minimum 25 centimeter. When the distance between your eye and the newspaper is minimum 25 centimeter, then only you will be able to see it. So to see an object comfortably and distinctly, you must be hold it about 25 centimeter from the eyes. So the minimum distance is 25 centimeter, and the minimum distance at which objects can be seen distinctly without a strain is called least distance of distant vision. 25 centimeter is known as the least distance of distinct vision. It is also called the near point of the eye. But far point of an eye is infinity. Okay. The farthest point up to which the eye can see objects clearly is called the far point of the eye. It's infinity for a normal eye. We can see up to, means if you stand at a beach, you are able to see at a very long distance. You don't know the distance, means if you can't by your eye you cannot measure it, but that is very large, means it's very far away from your eye, so you can consider it as infinity. So it is infinity for a far point of the eye is infinity for a normal eye. You may note here that a normal eye can see objects clearly that are between 25 centimeter and 20 infinity. Sometimes crystalline lens of people at old age becomes milky and cloudy. At old age, generally at above 70 years, that age of means crystalline lens becomes cloudy and milky. That condition is known as cataract. Or in some area, it is also known as in our state, that is in Odisha, it is called as Motia Bindu. This causes partial or complete loss of vision. It is possible to restore vision through a cataract surgery. What are the next we have to see what are the defects of the eye. Sometimes the eye gradually loses its power. Sorry, just a second. Sometimes the okay, what is happening? Sometimes the eye gradually loses its power of accommodation. In such a condition, the person cannot see the objects distantly and comfortably. The vision becomes blurred due to refractive defects. Means you can see also, you may be a person without using spectacles, but there are persons who are using spectacles. The main reason of spectacles is the defects. Either they would be not be able to see the near objects clearly or the far objects clearly. There are three main common refractive defects of visions. These are myopia or nearsightedness. In this myopia, we will not be able to see the far objects clearly. In the hypermetropia, we will not be able to see near objects clearly or farsightedness. In presbyopia, we will discuss it later. These defects can be corrected by the use of suitable spherical lenses. We discuss below these defects and their correction. First, we will discuss about myopia. Myopia is also known as nearsightedness. A person with myopia can see nearby objects clearly, but cannot see distant objects clearly. If you are sitting, means if there is in a classroom, you are sitting very back, and you are not able, means you are sitting very front. You are sitting front, but you want to see what someone has written in your, means someone in the notebook, he has written something, so you are moving back and seeing it, but you are not able to see. But you are sitting in the front bench, but you can see the blackboard clearly. So then you are suffering from myopia. A person with this defect has the far point nearer than infinity. Such a person may see clearly up to a distance of few meters. In a myopic eye, the image of the distant object is formed in front of the retina. Okay, this is the defect. This is the object. It is clear means the image is formed in front of the retina and not on the retina. In myopic eye, the image of a object in front of the retina, as you can see in the figure B, but not at the retina itself. This defect may arise due to excessive curvature of the eye lens, elongation of the eyeball. These are the two reasons. These are main reasons behind the defect known as myopia. This defect can be corrected by using a concave lens of suitable power. By concave lens, we can, you can see also this is a concave lens. By concave lens, we can correct this defect. A concave lens of suitable power will bring the image back on the retina and thus the defect is corrected. This is the far point of a myopic eye. This is a myopic eye and this is the correction. As you can see also the rays are coming parallel, but when they diverge when they diverge from the lens, it appears to be coming out from this point, and so the image is formed at retina. Okay, you can see that image. This is a concave lens. Not this, no, sorry, I mentioned it this, but this is a concave lens. Okay. Hypermetropia. Next defect is the hypermetropia. Hypermetropia is also known as farsightedness. A person with hypermetropia can see distant objects clearly but cannot see nearby objects distinctly. If you are sitting, means in the classroom, you are sitting at the last. This is the blackboard and you are sitting here. You can see distant objects clearly, means when you are sitting behind, you can see the blackboard clearly. Blackboard is visible to you very clearly, but you can't see your notebook. So if you are facing this issue, then mind it, you are facing means your defect in the eye is hypermetropia. You are suffering from hypermetropia. Okay. The near point for the person is further away from the normal near point. Means the near point is not 25 centimeter. Near point for the person is further away from the normal near point. That is not 25 centimeter. That is much more. Such a person has to keep a reading material such as material much beyond 25 centimeter for comfortable reading. So for type of person, you must keep it a bit more. Means if you are keeping it 25 centimeter, then put it at 50 centimeter. Then you might see it. Then you might be able to see it. This is because the light rays coming from a close by object are focused at a point behind the retina. In this case, you can see also that object may be here. Object is n dash and the image is formed is here. It is formed behind the retina, so you won't be able to see it. This defect arises either because the focal length of the eye lens is too long, or the eyeball has become too small. This defect can be corrected by using a convex lens of appropriate power. Okay, this is how you get corrected. N dash is the object, your two rays are going, and in the convex lens it is getting refracted. Okay, but the object is appeared to be much behind than the original object, and imaginary rays come through the lens and it diverges and it converges. After here the image is formed at the retina. Correction for the hypermetropic eye. This is the near point of a hypermetropic eye. This is the object, and here the lens is for the this is for far object. This is for the small object, near object, and you can the image is formed behind the retina, and by the use of convex lens we are able to clarify this defect, and by using a convex lens spectacle you can see it properly. The presbyopia, or simply known as chalicia, or in our state, or you may be calling it your something different. Means this is generally used by persons which are more than 40 plus years of age. The power of accommodation of the eye usually decreases with aging. For most people, the near point gradually recedes away. The power of accommodation of the eye decreases with aging. Okay? And for most people, the near point gradually recedes away. The near points becomes more. They find it difficult to see nearby objects comfortably and distinctly without corrective eyeglasses. With the help of eyeglasses only you can use it. I mean, we will be able to see it properly. This defect is called presbyopia. it arises due to gradual weakening of the ciliary muscles. Due to the gradual weakening of the ciliary muscles, we face this issue. Sometimes a person may suffer from both myopia and hypermetropia. Such people are quite often require bifocal lenses. A common type of bifocal lenses are both concave and convex lenses. The upper portion consists of a concave lens. It facilitates distinct vision. The lower part is a convex lens. It facilitates near vision. These days, it is possible to correct the refractive defects with contact lenses or through surgical interventions. Means this type means nowadays also, if we don't want to use the spectacles, which is very trouble for some, but like guy like me, I love spectacles. Means the spectacles give a damn good look to your face. So those who don't want to use the spectacles, they can use contact lenses or surgical interventions to see properly. Okay, thank you guys. That will be all for today. Hope to see you soon in another one video. Thank you. Do like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you.